Exercise 21. Modify WordArt. Part of the Word 2007 Core Preparation Guide, brought to you by Shiftkey Solutions. In this exercise, we will be looking to identify and then modify an existing WordArt object. So step 1 tells us to go to page 2 and then select the WordArt book discussion group. And here it is at the top. So if I put my cursor on here, and for that matter as I move over this WordArt, you'll notice that if I move slowly enough, you see my cursor change to an arrow and then 4 pointing arrow and then to an arrow. So I want to make sure that I click on one of the letters, not between it. See, if I click between it, it takes me to my header. What I want to do is click on the WordArt. Once I do, it selects it, and I can see that it's selected because of the sizing handles that are around it. In addition, I'll also have a new WordArt Tools contextual tab available, which is the Format tab. So if I go to this, it'll give me all of these options. Step 2 tells us to come to the WordArt Styles group here on my Format tab and come to Change Shape. When I click this, I get a small gallery of different shapes available. There's a follow path shape or a wrap section. As I cursor over each one of these, it gives me a live preview, which is really great here in 2007. So from here, I'd encourage you to preview some of these in your own exercise. And the one we want to do here from our book, step 3 tells us to click inflate. So let's see if I can find inflate. There it is, inflate. So I'll click this, and now the WordArt is inflated just a little bit, as I can see. Now one little tip I'll share with you is that when my WordArt is selected and I've applied a shape style to it, I'll notice that I get this little yellow sizing handle here. What this will do is modify or change the narrowness of the ends of my WordArt in this case. So if I click and drag this down, see my little preview, the shadow line there? If I click and drag down, it's a little more inflated. If I click and drag it all the way up, it's back to normal. But I want to click and drag this to where it last was. Next, I want to align this WordArt to the center of my document here. So I'm going to come to my Arrange group, and here's my Align button, and here's my Center option. I'm going to click this, and there it is. It's centered on my document. I'm going to click to deselect it, and there it is. That was easy. Well, that concludes exercise 21, Modify WordArt. Thanks for joining me. Next will be exercise 22, Printing and saving documents in other formats.